Greetings and welcome all you tokers and jokers out there. Today we've got a box from the Daily High Club. I waited a couple extra days to get this, and I don't know how I managed to pull it off, but I avoided all spoilers about this box. So I have no idea what the glass piece is. I have no idea what's in this box whatsoever. So if you don't know about the Daily High Club, they have a wide range of boxes that you can get a subscription each month, ranging from $1 all the way up to $30. And the $30 box is the one that I always get, and you get a glass piece, either a water piece or a dry piece, just depending on what they put in. Then they give you a whole bunch of smoking supplies, rolling papers, cones, tips, filters, various things, and there's always a few surprises. And the breakdown is basically these glass pieces. If you were to buy them locally at a store, depending on where you're at, you're going to pay $30 and usually more, especially around here, just for that glass piece. So it's basically like paying $30 and getting a new glass piece every month, and everything else is a bonus. At least that's the way that I look at it. So as I explain some of this stuff as we're going through the box, if you already know the stuff that I'm explaining, just be cool, because I do this because there might be people who don't know about some of the items as I'm unboxing them. And there's been items that I didn't understand when I opened up the box before too. And I had to go and look at the spoiler sheet. And some of those things were wondrous things to have. Last month we got a hemp wick dispenser. I think the month before that we got a debowler. And there was some really cool stuff I had never seen before that I've gotten in these boxes. So that's always great. But at any rate, let's not keep talking about that. Let's just dive right into it. Timmy G's unboxing stuff and stuff. He's unboxing stuff and stuff. Please send me some stuff. And so we got a couple seals here. So we'll get to the first one. And I'm being really careful not to turn my address out. So let's see, I think we're opening from this way, or maybe we're opening, okay, we're going to open from this way. So on the very top is the spoiler sheet, so we'll just put that aside, and that's what you're going to see. I know you can't really tell much. The glass piece, as always, is wrapped up in its own paper. So let's just get to the little stuff first. We have, I was almost disappointed last month because we didn't get any blunt wraps. And here we go. Here we've got a couple Kush wraps. So that's great. 2 large wraps. And these are hemp. No tobacco, no nicotine. Use with your favorite herbal blend. So that's great. We have a little utility piece here. We're going to have to check the spoiler card about this at the end of the video, because obviously there's a little bit of a ruler there, and this looks like kind of a debowler end right there thing. So we'll have to get into the spoiler card and learn more about this piece right here. No shame in not knowing stuff. And this is really weird because we always get a clipper lighter, and this month we've got something different. This is not a clipper lighter. This is it got a little happy face, but it's more like a traditional style of lighter. So we'll have to read the spoiler sheet, see if there's anything special about that and why they sent this one instead of the clipper lighter. The clipper lighters are always really, really cool. So if this doesn't do anything special, then that's a little bit of a disappointment because those clipper lighters are great. Here is the Raw brand tips. And I explained last month, you don't want to use a typical cotton tip when you're rolling because the cotton tends to, one, absorb a lot of the smoke, and two, it filters out some of the good stuff that you don't want filtered out, obviously. And I've never used these perforated ones before. So bear with me here, but I want to show you, if you don't already know how to use these things, you basically fold it over. You can do it a little bit smaller than that if you want, but generally you want to fold it over. I like to go the traditional way, so you fold it over, those little things over a couple times, so you got like a little double U, and then basically you just roll it through and boom, you got a little tip. Put that in the end of your rolled up piece, and by using that, you don't get stuff in your mouth, and two, you don't have to get down to a tiny little itty bitty piece and use clippers or something, end up burning your fingers, burning the lips, So, having tips are an awesome, awesome thing when you're smoking. Here we got another tube, like we get almost every month. And I don't think last month there was a little glass filter in there. And this month, is just a little paper, so you can label it if you want to. So that's cool. Again, like I stressed before, these boxes you're paying for the glass piece really, and everything else is just a free bonus on top of that. So, you can't really complain too much, even when you get something that's not all that great. To me, everything is great, even just getting a lighter, because I'm always running out of lighters. So here we have, it looks like a cone, and I haven't seen them like this before, actually. I don't know if you can really see through there, but there is little blackberry designs on here. I'm going to try to open this up and show you the cone that's inside. So, oh, and there's actually, it looks like a second cone in there too. Yes, so there's actually two cones in there. And these are a little bit smaller than the raw cones, but and it does give you the little plastic piece so you can pack it down. But having them smaller, I don't mind that, because most of the time when I'm smoking by myself. I don't really get out and socialize a whole lot, so having them smaller just means for me that I don't have to use up as much of my stuff. So we'll get that aside over there, and looks like we have some massive rolling papers here. These are big, and we've got I always like the transparent design. There's the back of the pack, and here's a single paper. I accidentally ripped this one a little bit, but that's okay because we're not going to actually roll it up. But just so you can see, there is my finger, and I've got pretty big hands and long fingers, so you know, this paper is massive, massively long, quite massively long. So that's great. Only bad thing is that I tend to use a rolling machine, so these are not going to fit in that rolling machine, but that's all right. Here we have some 420 wipes. Use 420 wipes to sanitize the mouthpiece of your pipes and vaporizers. So, that's cool, you know. Keeping it sanitary. So here's a One Daily High Club sticker. Here is another one. Here is the piece about entering in the mega box. Never win anything like that. And little thing I missed in the box is some more hemp wick. If you light the hemp wick and then light your piece with that, then you're not inhaling butane, you're not inhaling sulfur, you're just inhaling hemp wick. Well, and whatever you're smoking. So, you know, so that's actually a really, really awesome thing. And so, now we've come to the part that everybody wants to see, because this is what you're really paying for. So, you get the plastic aside, and oh, wow. So, with the chamber piece on it, here's our monthly glass. So that is really, really, really cool. I'm really, really into that. Totally. Especially because if you got somebody, expecting somebody to come over, but you still want this within reach because whatever, you know, turn it around, and it just looks like a little bottle. But it's not. So that is really, really cool. And I'm really, really glad that I was able to skip the spoilers this month. I like the mystery aspect. That's the part like I feel like I'm addicted to. It's not as much the stuff, although I always love the stuff in this box and my other mystery boxes, but it's the mystery aspect of it that I really, really love. You know, it's a surprise. It's like Christmas morning or something, you know. So that's always great. I almost forgot to, I had this thing here and the lighter that I wanted to look up on the spoiler sheet for you guys. So let's see what those couple things were all about. All right, here we have this, the this is, okay. They call this the Toker Tool. The Toker Tool is an all-inclusive smoking accessory that you'll want to have on all your adventures. This must-have tool has many uses. Clean your bowl, hold multiple size rolls, open bottles, splice, scoop, and more with this super handy tool. Don't forget to check out the @Daily High Club instructional YouTube video to master this helper. So that's great. And we want to see about this lighter, see if there's something special about this lighter. Or Kyomoji Retractable Electronic Lighter. Did you resolve to be more expressive? Let your lighter do the talking. These Kymojis are as cute as they are functional, complete with a retractable pivoting nozzle letting your fingers stay safe. So, oh, I see. Pull the nozzle up and get it a little bit further away from your finger there. So that's kind of cool. To be honest, I still prefer the clipper lighters, but that's cool nonetheless. At least we know that there is a little something special to it. Thanks for tuning in to Timmy G's Unboxing Stuff and Stuff. Coming soon, we're going to have a Loot Crate. We're going to have the Don't Eat the Gum box is on its way. We should have Lootware coming again. I'm hoping Terror Treasures won't be too much longer. We got Fright Crate coming at the end of this month. So, as always, we have more stuff, and stuff. So thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Timmy G's unboxing stuff and stuff. He's unboxing stuff and stuff. Please send me some stuff. Damn it, that box is falling on my feet. Ugh. I'm a turd. Just cut all of that, and we're going to start over. Whoop.